Hello guys, and welcome to the final project on XHTML and CSS. In this project we will create a very simple website, a static website, using everything that we learn in XHTML and CSS. I'm going to show you the project already finished. This project is available for download at the end of the chapter, of the XHTML and CSS chapter. I have it here already downloaded. And if you open the index page with your browser, this is what you'll get. Okay, as you can see, you have a very nothing fancy, very simple website here with a few links here to the about page and the contact page, a home page with image, and here 3 little boxes, and the copyright down here. So very simple. A little logo as well. I'm going to show you how to do all this, and then you can, if you want to, you can still expand your website, or you can type here whatever you want as content of this website. But I'm going to show you just the structure, how to create the structure of this website, as you see here. And also you'll be able to change the image in here. You can change the logo. So as long as you create this structure, you'll be it will be very easy for you to change all the things that are as a content in the page. Okay, now some of you may ask if this is suitable for iPhones and iPads. Now we are still using XHTML and CSS in this chapter. Okay, so I don't know if you guys already heard, but iPads and iPhones basically work with HTML5. So it's better suited to use HTML5 code to create websites for those devices. I'm going to show you and teach you all that in the HTML5 chapter, but in this chapter and in this final project, I'm going to use only XHTML and CSS. Now you can still see this website in those devices, but it may cause some problems. Okay, so I don't guarantee that this website will work either on an iPad or an iPhone, because we are not using HTML5 yet. Okay, now the first thing you need to do here is download a little program that is this program here, which is called Live CSS Editor, and it's an editor that we will use throughout the project. It's pretty useful because whenever we type CSS here, we'll see the changes live in real time in the page. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to download that. You just have to search it on Google, pretty easy. And this is the link. Okay, just click it. It's a Chrome add-on. Okay, so just click add it to Chrome. Okay, or add to Chrome, sorry. Just click there and it will self-install in your Chrome browser. If you're using Firefox or Internet Explorer, you have to find on your own other live CSS editors. I think Firefox has Firebug. Firebug has a live CSS editor. I'm sure that Firefox has a lot of live CSS editors, as well as Internet Explorer 9. But you can still always use the normal way of refreshing the page and putting code in your Notepad++ and refreshing again to see the changes. Now I'm going to take this out. The first thing we're going to do is create a new folder. Let's call this project and start from 0. Now the first thing is open Notepad++. Okay, and create the first page, or the main page. So let's type HTML, close HTML, and here you can type the head, close head. Here you can type the body, close body, and you can type here title and close title. Okay, let's save this. I'm gonna save this as, let me see, where's the project folder? Here it is. I'm gonna save this as index.html, okay, which is going to be our main page. Now in the title you can type welcome. Okay. Now here at the top we need the doc type declaration, and to see the doc type declaration that we want to use, you can go to the Web3 Schools. It's an awesome website. If you don't know it yet, it's an awesome website, reference website. See everything you need as references or guides for anything to do with web development. So in here, Learn HTML, you have down here HTML doc type, and here you have the doc type declaration for HTML5. As you can see, is very simple, very small, but we are still using in this chapter XHTML 1.0, so I'm going to use this, copy this, let's go to Notepad and put it in here, okay, and save it. Now in here we want to type XML and S equals, let me save this. Now in here type HTTP www w3 org 1999 and XHTML. Don't worry, you'll learn what this means in the XML chapter, okay? This is some XML features and properties that you'll learn in that chapter, don't worry. And now next is right after title, I'm going to type some meta tags. Meta tags are basically to give information to the search engine, to the search engine like Google or Bing or Yahoo, to description of the website, the keywords of the website, the author. So it gives a description of what the website is all about. So let's give the first meta name, or the first meta tag that we need is the description. Now we type content, and here we type the description of your company. So this could be an online course, school, or something like that. Okay. Now I'm going to copy this because the next one is pretty similar. Instead of description, here we type keywords. And the keywords you can type, let's say in this case would be courses, comma. You have to separate the keywords by comma. In here we type tutorials, web development, okay, something like that. It's up to you to type as many keywords as you want to describe your website. Now another one is the author, so we have to type pretty much the same again. Gonna paste it in here. Instead of description is author, and the content, the author is let's type, you can type your name here if you want to, and last not least, link to the CSS file, the external CSS file that we still have to create yet. Link rel, style sheet, and href equals to the file. The file is going to be called style.css. Type equals, now text CSS, and we are done. This line of code here that I'm going to paste now, it's for the characterization of your website. So as you can see here at the end, there is a char set equals to a code which is UTF-8. Okay, this stands for characterization for English, But if you're using Spanish or some other type of language as your content in your web page, you should use another code, which is the ISO and something, I don't remember, but you can go to Google and search for HTML charset and you'll get all the codes for the different languages. Okay. Also, if you have some problems with the Live CSS editor, if it doesn't work on the page that we are editing on our test website or the final project, it's because you should have checked in the configurations. Make sure you go to extensions on the menu. Okay, let's get to extensions, and you'll have here Live CSS editor, and make sure you uncheck this and check this. Okay, this is in Portuguese, but I can read this to you. This is permit access to URLs of the archive. Okay, so check that. Make sure you have that, and that will make the Live CSS editor work. Okay, if you have Safari, you can go to Google and type Safari Live CSS editor and livecsseditor.com and install this, especially Safari Live CSS editor version, and install that in your browser. Okay guys, that is all, and see you guys in the next video.